The 1977 groundbreaking movie Saturday Night Fever, starring John Travolta, became a cult classic and brought disco dancing to an entirely new level. The story follows Tony Manero, who tries to escape the tensions of his life in New York by dancing. Riverside Center for the Performing Arts has brought this production to Fredericksburg, and we'll enjoy a performance coming up in just a few minutes. We're going back to the 70s, but first we talk with Patrick Ahern, the producing artistic director, along with the stars of the show, Michael Notardinato, who plays Tony, and Melissa Rapoli, who plays Stephanie. Great to see you, folks.
Good morning.
Little time travel going back to the 70s.
We're on a nostalgia kick at
Indeed.
Riverside. We just finished $1 Million Quartet, so rock and roll, and now we got disco.
Yeah, but a lot of fans love it, though, don't they, Patrick?
They love it. I mean, people, I think, enjoy the uplifting, feel-good kind of shows where they can kind of jive around with the music. So we're providing that right now, and these two are just absolutely sensational.
Knocking it out of the park.
They
I
are
can't believe it's
knocking it
been
out.
40 years since this film was released. Groundbreaking. Michael, what is it like for you to be a part of this show?
Oh, it's so much fun. I mean, this show has such a legacy, and it's my parents' generation. This music, everyone remembers it, and everyone keeps listening to it because it's a reason it's so great, and so it's fun to bring it back.
Yeah, how do you channel your inner Travolta?
Well, I'm half Italian, so that
there you
helps.
go.
And I don't know, just growing up in an Italian and European household helps with the movie plot as well, and similarities with that. But yeah, just the hair helps.
You got great hair.
Thank
by the
you,
way,
thank
that's for sure. Melissa, you as well. How do you channel your inner Stephanie? I mean, is this something that you had to do a lot of research by watching the movie?
Yeah, of course, watching the movie helps because people that are coming are expecting the movie, but we try to make the characters our own as well. But I'm also Italian from Long Island.
Are you really?
So, oh yeah.
Not
but,
far from the
Brooklyn's
stomping
a little,
grounds.
Yeah. Brooklyn accent is a little different, but it was very easy.
Can you give us a little bit of a Brooklyn accent?
I could talk a little bit for you. This whole interview I can do it. Why not?
It's Stephanie in the flesh. Patrick, can you believe that this movie has been 40 years ago? And what did this mean for the arts community and really culturally as a whole?
You mean in terms of...
In general, yeah. 1977 when this movie hit the screens.
I mean, it was groundbreaking, I think, for its time. It put the Bee Gees pretty much on the map. That music was, everybody was dancing to it and feeling it all the time. So huge at the time, yeah.
What's it like adapting the film to the stage?
Well, we didn't adapt it. We were licensing a script that's been through many incarnations. It premiered on Broadway back in 2000, I believe, and it has had different revivals over the period of time. Michael did a production. When was it?
A year ago.
A year ago, yeah. So they're continually working on it. And matter of fact, we even worked on it a little bit at Riverside. Patty DeBeck, who is well known in this area, especially in Richmond, was the director, and she did a sensational job. And of course, you've got Garrett Jones at the piano today, so our music director. But I'm always a firm believer in within the confines of the licensing, if we can tweak and make it better, why not? And I think we've done that. So it's a great production.
Michael, tell us, what is it like for you when you're out there, you're singing, you're dancing, and you see the crowd react to all the songs and maybe some of those moves that we saw you during rehearsals?
I mean, first and foremost, the most important part, my job, is to tell the story. I mean, the music's great, the costumes are beautiful, we have great set pieces, the dancing is so much fun to watch, but with all that going on, it's a spectacle. We have to remember the story is most important, and so I just really have to focus, and yeah, the audience is really responsive and they love it, and it's a trip down memory lane for them, but I'm just doing my job. I just want to keep that story fresh and keep going.
It's great to see the audiences get up at the end. We do, it's like a mega mix, and they reprise 3 or 4 of the numbers, and you see these people getting up and moving around and swaying. It's nice to see an audience enjoy themselves, especially in the times that we live in today. If they can come to the theater and forget their troubles and have a good time, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, for a couple of hours. Melissa, what is that like for you when you see you're having such an impact on the people that come there that want to maybe forget some of their problems and issues at home or just in life and really escape to 1977, a more simpler time?
It's like when we're on stage, we're so invested in telling the story, like Michael said. So I don't even see the audience. It's the mega mix that really gets everyone up, and it's a lot of fun.
How long were you preparing for this, the role?
I mean, an actor prepares a little bit in advance before we get to the rehearsal studio, but we rehearsed for about 3 weeks. So the rest of the cast has been rehearsing for about 6 weeks, and we joined them a little late in the process, and then we had 3 weeks, and we opened last Wednesday, March 15th. And it's been going very well.
Patrick, what is it like for you to bring something like this, so iconic, to Central Virginia?
It's great. It's a regional premiere. We're the first theater in the area to have the rights to do this show, and I mean, it's iconic. It's what people identify with, especially that certain generation that loves to go to the theater, and so it's a treat. Here again, I like to bring it to the audience. If an audience can have a good time and really relive a period of their life that was special. More power to us, more power to them. So
Well,
I think we're doing it.
It's a treat to have you folks here. We've got some information right here. The Riverside Center for the Performing Arts presents Saturday Night Fever, the musical, now on stage until Sunday, May 7th, and at their home theater, 95 Riverside Parkway in Fredericksburg, just up the road from Richmond.